in human form today for the news because Nova's got a shiny new Pinaja.
New Pinge.
New ping?
Is this the beginning of the Nova PNG tuber arc? Sign in next time to find out. I gotta get like some talk sprites.
Is that red streak like part of the blood of your enemies or like just hair dye? How'd you get there?
It depends on how many people have stepped to me this past week. I try to go all natural, but you know, if people are respectful, then I do have to go down to the store and grab some hair dye.
I see. My hair's just big and poofy.
And wonderful, my goodness.
It's fabulous, but it's big and it's poofy, and Chibi's angry. Welcome in, everybody. It's time for some Yu-Gi-Oh! News, and we got news for you. And guess what I got this week? I got merch! Merch! I got so much merch. Let's judge Konami for a week, shall we? You asked me, how does Konami fuck up this week? Well, let me tell you, it's not a week of Yu-Gi-Oh! News if Konami hasn't fucked this shit up somewhere.
It's just part of their brand at this point.
Let's give them a win, though. We're gonna start off on a win, okay? Isn't that wild? We're going over to Master Duel, and we're talking about the tactical tryout loner deck. So, from OCG straight into Master Duel, Konami have revealed in the most recent V-Jump issue that the tactical tryout decks that we've previously spoken about in the OCG are going to be available to loan in ranked duels from the 23rd of May to the 1st of July, including the lovely Eldritch. It's our boy Eldritch. He's cool. You've also got the Cyber Dragon Decisive deck, if my images want to change. And you've got Evil Twins. These are the decks that you can play with. Each one also comes with its own little mini solo game. Look at that. Little solo game. Right there, right now. So you can do that. You can earn an icon from them as well. So you can get your respective icons. You could have a Cyber Dragon icon.
Oh, yeah.
We can have an Elixir of White Destiny. Not as good, but you know, it is what it is. Or you can be the Live Twins. Damn, Eldritch got shafted
Hell yeah.
here.
I wish that was me.
The only weird thing to say about these tactical decks is they have multiple of the pots that are limited in Master Duel. However, when you play ranked and you use the tryout decks, it doesn't apply that limit to the pots. So, you can cheat the ban list.
We should do this more often. Like, if your deck meets certain requirements, you can just ignore certain bans, which you can do a lot better in a digital format. So, I endorse this. Let's do more cheating.
I want to feel like I'm in original Yu-Gi-Oh! And I get to cheat, okay?
Yeah, if you're playing a Singleton Dark Magician deck, you should just be allowed to draw whatever card you want.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way, but that's the tactical tryout deck.
Master Duel has received a new item in the shop. If Brain Control is one of your favorite cards, or you just like the look of the icon frame, you can pick one of the new Brain Control Deluxe icon frames for 600 gems.
Wait,
no,
it's
for 60 gems.
600? What the fuck?
Would you expect to pay 600 gems for something like this? Well, you're wrong. We're slicing that in one decimal point.
Like, you see, the problem I've got is I do kind of want that. I want some grabby hand.
It does lend itself to some really good images. I can't wait to see what people put inside the little grabby hands.
Grabby handaluba.
Perfect.
Oh, we can grabby handaluba.
Finally, it's been too long.
All my dreams have come true with this knowledge. Simple things for simple girls. Don't worry about it. And hey, Nova, if you were to take a guess, you two chat, of what the 10 most played cards in Master Duel as of May 20th, 2024 was, what would you guess?
Obviously, one of the most played cards in the game at this moment, because people are trying to avoid playing as much Yu-Gi-Oh! As possible, is playing Pacifist the Phantasm Spiral City thing. It's a card that counts as Umi. It lets you summon a Phantasm Spiral token. It disincentivizes you from playing effect monsters. It gets really powerful trap cards. It has to be Pacifist, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see, a certain bug. Ojama Lime, yeah, Ojama Lime right here, right now. Here is the top 10 cards played in Master Duel as of May 20th, 2024 at 94.60%. It's the bug we all hate. Going down a little bit is Ash Blossom. Infinite Impermanence also being seen reduced down, but Crossout Designator, Nibiru, Caught by the Grave, SP Little Knight at a shocking 67% played, IP Masquerader at 47%, Effect Veiler, and Triple Tactics Talents. Who could have guessed this?
I mean, SP is just the new staple extra deck monster. It blows every nightmare out of the water, and all it takes is the investment of a single extra deck monster to provide you with all kinds of utility. I mean, of course it, and then IP Masquerade goes up because it's the perfect match for Spunite.
Yeah, I get that, but it's annoying.
Oh, for sure.
It's a little annoying, you know? But that's crazy, right, chat? I would never expected those cards to... That's crazy.
No one saw this coming. No one used any info from existing events from paper to see this happening. It's wild.
Yeah, no. We would never have seen that. Although SP Little Knight's only been in the game for like 11 days, so to be in that many decks that quickly is kind of terrifying.
Everyone was just chomping at the bit. People were spending gems left and right to get their one-of copy of Spunite.
Stupid Spunite. Except for you Duel Academists who immediately banned a Spunite and IP Masquerader in one foul swoop. we were like, hey guys, would you like SP Little Knight banned, IP Masquerader banned, or both? And you guys were like, both is good, both is good. Yes, both. So Goodbye. You chose both. Yep. Rip to both of them.
Releasing on the 23rd of August in 2024, the North American trading card game will receive a reprint of the original Retro Pack. The original Retro Pack was a set of various vintage cards from the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Released in other countries to help them catch up with the North American card pool at the time, so it was never actually released in North America. The Retro Pack will contain the original card framing, card look, and original card names and text, quite literally making it a reprint of the same version. Some notable cards in the set include Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Scapegoat, Blast Sphere, and Cyber Harpy Lady. It's also worth noting that this set will have double the original pull rate of foils, so you get the higher rarity cards at a better rate. And just to remind the satellite, this pack is only getting reprinted for us here in North America, or so the current information suggests, as this set has only been posted on the North American Konami websites and no others. I love living in Tops.
Fuck so you, good. Man. Fuck you. Imagine living in the that would be insane. I couldn't possibly imagine ever living in the satellite. Couldn't be me.
That would be silly.
That couldn't be me.
I think the best thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that they literally created a whole series about the class divide and then used the product itself to reinforce that class divide. That's honestly like Praxis, except it's actually a company, so they probably did it unironically.
Do you remember there was a set that we never want to speak about again?
Oh?
Do you remember how we thought we were free of Infinite Forbidden?
You could say that the releases are still infinite?
Yeah, doesn't it give you a bit of PTSD seeing Infinite Forbidden once more? My god. Hello again, Infinite Forbidden, how are you? We're not done talking about this set because Konami has announced the premiere events for the TCG, so briefly gonna have to talk about this goddamn set again, despite how much we don't want to. This is going to be happening the 13th and 14th of July in participating OTS stores. They'll be hosting the premiere event for the Infinite Forbidden set releasing in the TCG, which will allow you to win a very cool playmat, in all fairness, when you purchase.
It does slap.
You get entered into a draw to win an exclusive playmat. It is a good playmat. Playmats, you know what? If you're in Europe and you need, get playmats. Get official playmats, because it's going to benefit you real good.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. You can also get this lovely field center if you buy 5 packs of Infinite Forbidden, so you can be obliterated by Exodia. Unlike me, who only has Exodia arms right now because she couldn't build the rest. And her camera broke, so 2 nights in a row. I would have built it. I would have finished it today. I was going to start. I started with Red Claw. I was going to build part of it with Selena yesterday, and I finished it with you today, and my fucking camera broke. So, nope.
Darly.
It's a set that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends.
And what's really funny is that it still isn't over. Because once it lands in the TCG, then we have to talk about Infinite Forbidden's TCG exclusives. So we still have one more wave of info to talk about.
I don't want to. I refuse.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'll handle it. Don't
Do you wanna? Can you make me feel better, Nova? Maybe your news will make me feel better. Nova, make me feel better about life and Yu-Gi-Oh, won't you?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me rifle through the script here. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think you'll like this one.
Okay, gonna make me feel better. Yep.
From the 21st of May onwards, Konami has made a policy change to WCQ events in the European and Oceania regions. For all playmats and card sleeves, players must use either officially licensed Yu-Gi-Oh products or plain solid color products. And if you are to be the feature match and are given sleeves and playmats, you must use those. Konami has proclaimed this change is to make it so judges have less time to spend on checking duelist accessories and to create a safe environment for all ages.
So what you're telling me is to make me feel better, you took away my playmats?
I made it easier for you to go to events and not have to worry about judges having a problem with you. I took away all the choices so you had an easier time making a choice.
So you're telling me that any of my friends and fans who have bought Mistress Doom Aluba playmats or Mistress Doom and Red Dragon Archfiend playmats are not allowed to use them anymore?
Can use them inside events and unsanctioned events. So there's still places that you could use them, and it's just for the WCQ events. I'm sure that this policy will not be in place in the future. It's just one Widow tournament. It's just one Widow tournament. You have to worry about it. It's fine.
No, you took away my playmats. So you're telling me my sleeves can only look like this? Just thanks Dragon Shield for your plain ass sleeves. And playmats just look like this, yeah? Oh, sorry, this says Ultra Pro on it, so technically no.
Oh, that's true. That's got branding on it. You'll have to green screen that out.
Yeah, get rid of that. Ignore the branding, and just imagine this colorless box.
The flat box, which means, it's just one color, so you don't have to worry about things contrasting incorrectly. You have full and total control about the background of your cards. Isn't that exciting?
Sneef.
Oh, she's crying tears of joy, chat. She has learned the value.
So happy.
Look, remember the ending of Persona 5 where Royal, where the main villain just wants to create a world where there's no conflict? That's what we're doing right now. We have removed pain and suffering. I mean, also joy and elation too. We've got rid of that, but also think of all the pain you don't have to worry about bringing the wrong playmat to an event that you've been preparing for weeks.
Nova, I don't actually know if I have any official Yu-Gi-Oh playmats.
Oh, well then thank goodness we have a number of vendors around the area where you can buy officially licensed Konami product at market price.
But Nova, what if my playmats featured, nice stitching? That would be cool. Overstitching around the outer edges just to make it nice. What if mine all featured that?
Well, I mean, as long as they have solid colors or are Konami-sponsored products, you can totally use your mats that have stitching.
But if it dared to have any branding or look pretty in any way...
We just don't know if it'll be okay. If you bring a My Little Pony thing, that could be offensive to someone. We have to not make sure you don't bring it. I mean, it's not like we had a policy in place previously where if we saw anything that was, too lewd to use in public, we could just have you not use it. It's not like we had policy in place for that beforehand. So this is the only way we can enforce that environment.
Aw, thank you for offering me some sleeves. You got the Karibo sleeves? Let's go. At least we can have those. Enjoy. I think I have some Dark Magician Girl sleeves somewhere. But it is very sad. I know a lot of us have been debating why this is a policy and if it's a potential tester to see if they want to implement this policy in further places. But it's I would argue that it is in fact more time consuming to check everyone's on plain officially licensed merch than it is to just have hope that we'll tell you when someone's too horny and needs a horny bonk.
Yeah, right? Because what do the judges have a list of what counts as sanctioned product? Do OCG released items count as sanctioned products? what if someone brings a mat that has images of the card game, but isn't actually officially sanctioned? Are you going to have the judges peek through there and figure out if that came from the company? Like, where's the cutoff here?
I'm gonna argue it's gonna take longer doing playmats like this and sleeves. I think it was just easier to trust people who'd be like, hey, this guy's playmat is fucking horny and it needs to be like bonked and they need to change their playmats because that is way too lewd. Like, holy shit, is that Red Dragon Archfiend? Oh my god, maybe it shouldn't be doing that. I'm not sure kids should be seeing that. Yeah, it seems easier than that.
And I would argue that's about as family friendly as it gets. You're making family with that.
Yeah, it's
So, whatever.
Very good, very good. That was a good one, Nova. I'm proud of you for that one. But could you keep your brand into your fucking corner of this stream, please?
Oh, all right. My apologies.
Yeah, how dare you bring your brand to my channel? Keep it in your corner, bro. We're not horny over in this corner. It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, chat, because they're really proud of themselves. Whilst they're limiting what you can use in your tournaments for funsies, how about the first time Konami is now updating their playmats with the Rarity Collection to a playmat, and they're so proud of it. Look at this, they're side stitching now.
Wait, stitch? Oh, well, then I guess there's no excuse now.
Except for, you know, they've got the new improved playmat, which will feature stitched frames to help enhance the durability of the playmats, but also be aware this is also,
What's it? Where's it at?
Where's it? Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if we limited what playmats you were allowed to use in the satellite, also known as Europe, and then proceeded to release improved fucking playmats, but they're not in Europe? Oh my god! Be aware these new and improved playmats are only happening in North America as of this moment. So my fellow satellite residents, you come sob in the corner with, for fuck's sake.
I love being part of the Imperial Corps. It's so, there's so many benefits.
I'm gonna get a motorbike and I'm going to, you know, jump over a wall after fighting Dan Green, and I'm coming for you, Nova. I'm coming for you!
Bring it on. Bring it on, Doom. I'll defeat you with the power of my Red Dragon Archfiend and send you right back where you belong.
No, you won't. You'll give me cards to beat you up with. You'll be like, oh, I stole your really rare card. You want it back? Here you go. And then you're going to throw it at me all menacingly. And I'm going to be like, whoa, Nova, how does one throw cards like that? Fucking filthy satellites. Stay in the gutter where you belong. Oh my god, right? Someone get me a fucking playmat I'm apparently allowed to bloody use. Jesus Christ, you can't limit our playmats. And they'll be like, don't worry though, we've improved our quality, but not for you, Satellite. Get the fuck out of here, Satellite.
Get out.
I need some prison tats. What do I have on my arm, Martin? I'm covered in tattoos. I got the prison tats. Someone take me to prison and then examine every inch of my body and then give me a shock collar and say that's cool and productive. That'll make me a better citizen.
Mm-hmm. We gotta make sure we get that tracker tattoo on there too.
All right, I'm casting 5Ds through my. I'm gonna make a tweet. I'm gonna put a tweet, but like, I'm casting 5Ds across just my VTuber friends. You're all gonna play characters in my version of 5Ds. I'm the Yusei Fudo. Do I have a satellite mark? I got the Sino marks, and that's basically the same as a satellite mark. I personally think I have. It could be the Ojama. I guess like what are these drips on my face? What are they, chat? They could be marks.
That could be it. There we go.
Okay, cool. I'm mad. How about the OCG? What's the OCG got for me since I'm not allowed nice playmats? What's the OCG got? Tell me it's gonna make things better.
Well, that'll depend on what your favorite attribute is, and knowing what I know about you, might be a bit off. The Duelist of Brilliance set is set to drop on the 25th of May, and with the release date being so close, the final card of the set has been announced. A to Z fans are getting one last support card in the form of A to Z Energy Load, a normal trap card that, when your opponent activates a card or effect, draw cards equal to the number of level 8 or higher Light Machine fusion monsters that you control. During your standby phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard to shuffle up to 6 of your banished Light Machine monsters into the deck, including a Union monster. You can only use each effect of A to Z Energy Load once per turn. I made sure to pronounce the Z both ways for inclusion.
Oh, you're including the satellite?
Yeah, it's my reach out policy. I'm not going to fix any problems about the satellite at all. That would be too much. And You know, we don't need to politicize the poverty going on in Satellite, but I will say Zed every once in a while.
Okay, but we
That's
can't.
basically the same
Chat's right here. We can't play that card because it's too close to the name of a new Pokemon game.
Oh.
So we can't play that card, unfortunately. It was nice while it lasted.
Oh well.
well.
Thankfully, that doesn't matter because this card is stinky.
It's a card. It's certainly a card.
It is a card.
Yep. Certainly a card. Don't worry, the OCG's got a little bit more for you. Just a smidge, not super loads this one, because if you are a resident in Japan, which I'm sure we all are, I'm sure is anyone here? Anyone who watches my content, even you on YouTube, anyone here, do you live in Japan? Why do we cover this stuff? But in case any of you do live in Japan, for any of you that happen to be in Japan where it would be ridiculous o'clock right now, if you're a resident of Japan, then you can take part in the tactical tryout deck events happening at participating stores on the 8th to the 9th and the 15th to 16th of June by buying a copy of one of the 3 available structure decks and using them in the in-store events. If you do, you can get yourself a deck box focused on each of the decks. Ooh. Grabby Eldritch.
I'm going to pick you up with my big gloved ringed hands. Ooh.
I sure hope you do some things with those big ring hands there, Eldritch. What? These are cool. Shame none of us will get them. Duel Links is cool. Love Duel Links. No, but what's going on in the world of Duel Links?
Well, if you're a Rush Duel fan who plays on the Duel Links app, then you don't want to miss out on this one. Any player who currently logs on to Duel Links and has the Sevens World unlocked can tootle along to the shop and pick themselves up a free structure deck. Soul with the Eyes of Blue is the most recent structure deck added to the game, and you can get a copy for free. Crazy! The structure deck features cards such as Blue Eyes Bright Dragon, Kaiba Man, and Dragon's Inferno.
But free things, chat. Free things.
Give free.
Free Rush Duel Art of Kaiba Man.
And Blue Eyes Bright Dragon. I've never heard of this before.
That's because that's the Rush Duel version of the Blue Eyes.
Oh wait, no, I think I just read about how absolutely bonkers that card is. You're right. I love Rush Duels.
Rush Duels does have very pretty cards. Yeah, that's what Duel Links has got. So free decks if you're into Duel Links. And Rush Duels got a little bit for us, which is, I think, the first time we've ever covered Rush Duels as its own individual thing.
Oh,
which is kind of wacky.
So cool. I love these cards.
All right, Nova, lay it on us.
On the 13th of July, a new structure deck will swing into action. No, wrong character. Okay, time to get your game on with these brand new Rush Duel Birth of the Hero structure deck cards. Coming to the OCG, this structure deck is bringing in some of the classics, such as Avion and Burstinatrix. Even Bubble Man makes a splash. There's also a full art version of Flame Wingman, but the big new addition is a brand new fusion between the pairing, never before seen in any format, Elemental Hero Burst Wingman. It's a level 6 Fire Warrior fusion monster with 2100 attack and 1200 defense, requiring Elemental Heroes Avion and Burstinatrix as material. To activate its effect, you have to send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and it chooses one face-up warrior monster on the field. It gains 1000 attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then you can choose a spell or trap card on your opponent's side of the field and destroy it. Now, I'm not a big Rush Duel guy. I love the game, but I haven't played it. But my understanding is that back row removal is very good. So tying that to a monster who ostensibly has 3100 attack seems pretty strong.
It does. Also, I'm so mad at how good these cards look. My dog is barking too. He's barking for him, chat. He's barking. Woof, woof.
That's me when I'm looking at the new Neos render.
Oh look, they actually get proper Burstinatrix too. They don't get censored Burstinatrix.
Nah, we get the good outfit.
You get the banging Burstinatrix. Let's go. No, they all look so good. I'm kind of jelly. I wish we got Rush Duel though, but we only get it in Japan right now, so don't worry. The rest of the world don't get it. Nope.
The Flame Wingman is bursting out of the card frame. It's so good.
It's very cool, and we don't get it, so you have to import that from Japan, I'm afraid. But don't worry, I'm gonna make it up to all of y'all because we got merchandise.
Merch.
Merch,
Could it be?
merch.
After 1,000 years, merch has arrived?
It's true. So, from the creators of the Blue Eyes White Dragon figure and the Red Eyes Black Dragon figure, we have a GX era figure for you. Hero people, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. We're going to Duel Academy. We're going over here. Chat, do you want this? Do you want a Flame Wingman figure? Because holy shit, I do. Holy fuck, it's cool. Oh my god.
So
God damn
cool.
it. It's so cool. Aiming to be released in October 2024. A few official images have been circling around to show off how it look, and let's just say I'm loving it. I'm living for it. Come on, it's good. It's good.
It's so good.
It's good. It's a banging one. Needs
Folks,
it.
if you say you don't want this, you don't have to lie. This is a safe space.
Yeah, it's okay to want this. It's okay to need this in your life. Don't you worry, I also need this in my life. But you want to know, I'm not done with Figures Nova. I'm not done. Not done yet, because the KC Store pre-orders for this bad boy are open for around $160 US. You can get yourself 12 inches of Magician of Chaos. Pre-orders are open until the 14th July. Wait, what? They're only open until the 14th of July? Someone please! I need him! Look at his ass!
Look at that, he's cheeked up.
He's caked up, unlike Neo, who lost his cake. I need him. We just did this set and progression series. I love him. I have my sealed boosters of it. I need him. I need Dark Magician of Chaos cheeks in my life, please.
Now, little known fact about Dark Magician of Chaos. That guy is actually flat as a board. That guy has no glutes. That's why he's wearing all the bondage gear to, like, put all the things in the right places.
Oh my god, I'm okay with it though.
Oh, absolutely. They saw what needed to be improved and they went with it. Honestly, I respect the hustle.
I really hate how sexy 12 inches of Dark Magician of Chaos is. That's a great sentence. Thank you for that. No, he's really sexy, and I actually will beg, steal, borrow, and cry to get hold of this bad boy. This is one of those figures where I'm like, fuck, I need it so bad. I will die. I will.
Okay, possibly controversial opinion. Proto-Aluber.
Proto-Aluber. Okay,
this guy is a Chaos Jester. A sexy Chaos Jester.
Oh my god, he is. But he's so pretty. I need him!
Oh, absolutely.
He's so beautiful. Why are the pre-orders only open to the 14th of July? That's the day after! I get paid from Twitch the day after that! What the fuck?
Messed up and evil.
I can't go on like this. I'm sorry.
Folks, this is so sad. Doom is so sad. Can we get 5 subs in chat to make Doom happy?
I'm sorry. I can't go on like this. Chibi, take over.
Alright. Okay, Chibi. It's you and me now on the show.
Chibi, just do it, Chibi.
Dropping in November 2024 is the new Summoned Skull figurine created by Good Smile. Purchasable for around 8,800 yen or $56 US, so feel free to treat yourself to 22 centimeters of Summoned Skull. Impressive, I know.
She did a pretty good job.
Yeah, good job reading that stuff.
Chibi did remarkably well, actually. Okay. Move over, Chibi.
So, folks, I've got to say something, and you can't be mad at me.
No.
Know that I can't say it, or know that
what, are you gonna insult it? Are you gonna insult the Summoned Skull?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay, then that's fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying wood.
Wood smash?
Oh, it's a million times.
Wood smash. Look at those claws. I love when things have clawy claws.
God, they're such good claws.
They're so good. So figure-wise, we're eating good. This is my favorite. This is my second favorite. And this is my third favorite of the figures. So
I said this on Twitter, but Summoned Skull was made for people whose sexual awakening was Lord Zed from Power Rangers, which makes sense. You know, I do that too.
Yeah, it could have been a better pose. It's just kind of stood there like meh, kind of like a VTuber.
Oh yeah, maybe it's not posable, because if it's posable, I'm putting it in the lightning pose that it does. It's got some claws up, like ah.
No, it looks like it's just that.
Ah, oh well.
All right, I got more. I got more. So look, what about these little guys? We got the Ichiban Kuji 3 Divine Beasts. Releasing Television 2024 is the next volume of the Ichiban Kuji figurine set by Bandai. Volume 4 has been dubbed the manifestation of the 3 divine beasts and confirms to include all 3 of the Egyptian gods and a special version of Ra, which would be metallic version for the last prize. All figures are obtainable via the lottery system over in Japan. And the last one prize is a special prize awarded to the person who buys the last remaining ticket. So they're cool, but Japan lottery.
Yeah, it's outside of our reach, unfortunately.
But here you go. There's an obelisk about to punch you, a rag going meh, and a Slifer. So
They look so cool.
they are cool. They are cool. How about model kits, right? So let me go on those. Here's the Ra one. We've seen the Ra, but last week we talked about Winged Dragon of Ra model kit coming in the near future, but it has been confirmed that Obelisk and Slifer will also be getting their own model kits. The Ra kit was confirmed to be coming around October, around 8,500 yen or $55 US, which is super cheap. So it can be assumed that Obelisk and Slifer will be around the same price. If you remember, chat, if you remember this lovely moment in my life, it's where, remember those lovely Exodia arms that I made that took me like 2.5 hours? Same kits. So, you know, that could be cool. That
Hell
could be
yeah.
cool. You need figures
it
from
will
other
be cool.
series. What if I get okay? You want to get outside of original Yu-Gi-Oh? I get you. I understand. What about these two little guys? It's a chibi dark magician and a chibi Schleifer. Is that what you wanted? You wanted to get outside of the era. Did I do better?
No, it's still the era.
Fuck. Well, these have opened up for the two Megatoons figures in Japan. Toon Dark Magician and Toon Slifer. The Sky Dragon can be pre-ordered for around 11,000 yen or $70 and aim to be shipped around September 2024. It is confirmed that Toon Slifer the Sky Dragon will be available to be pre-ordered in Western territories for $60, but won't be till November. But if you need to see them a little more, here's the little guy. He's Angie. He's the Dark Magician. And they're like chibi-fied.
Wait, so they're only offering Slifer for Western territories, but they're leaving out Toon Dark Magician.
Yeah, seems like it.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
Welcome to the satellite, bitch!
Can someone clip "Welcome to the Satellite," bitch, real quick, please?
Welcome to the satellite.
I want that as one of my sound alerts.
You just wanted to put that on your
Someone
channel.
follows me. Yeah.
Welcome to the satellite, bitch!
Bitch.
Yeah, it's how you introduce it. What I gotta do, I'm sorry. All right, I got 2 more prizes for you. They're super cute, and they've been added to, again, the Taito Game Center prizes. So you can only get them by attending in person in Japan, but I'm sure we'll be able to find them. Look at little Magikarp. Look at your little Magikarp. He's so cute. But how about this? What about a Blue Eyes holding Kyber? So Blue Eyes is just as into Kyber as Kyber is into Blue Eyes. It's a mutual relationship.
It's precious.
It's a mutual relationship.
I love them.
It's a mutual relationship.
Yeah. Blue Eyes has always had Kaiba's back. Kaiba has not been one of those, I destroy my monsters to use their power. He's not like Chaz. Kaiba respects the power of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He sacrificed God for Blue Eyes White Dragon. Ain't no one telling me he doesn't respect his dragon.
That's true. He does respect his dragons. He does in fact have respect for his dragons. So that's cool. So that's the merch for this week. What was your favorite piece of merch? Let me know. I want to know which of the merch pieces have got you going, damn, my wallet be crying, fam. Obviously, the chaos, I'm probably going to go figure out how to get one after stream. I'm going to be real. I'm going to figure it out, because if I don't have his ass on my desk, I'm going to throw a hissy fit, and no one wants to see my hissy fits.
No, folks, we have to avoid this fate. Because if Doom has a hissy fit, then Chibi Doom is also going to have a hissy fit. And that's even deadlier, and you can't subject me to that. So please find a way to help with this.
That's true. We're going to round things off today with miscellaneous. And I don't know if I should be proud of the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I'm a little proud of them for this one. But also, I understand the reputation we have and how we got here.
Oh boy, this was a funny occurrence. So this past week, Hard Drive posted an article discussing the length of card text in Yu-Gi-Oh! Using the all-too-familiar Endymion, the mighty master of magic, as their example. It's a complaint the community has all too often heard and knows as an issue. One might say it's a bit of a sore spot, but in true meme fashion, the community came together to spam the tweet with this beautiful meme. You're a grown-ass man, read the fucking card. a wall of these.
Yep.
To which Hard Drive responded by highlighting a section of that article following a characteristically well-mannered and proportionate response from the Yu-Gi-Oh community. In which the community once again took to spamming this tweet with more of the same.
But I hate to be mean, and I'm like, okay, but it is funny. It's fucking funny. You're a grown-ass man, read the fucking card text. I mean, if you're gonna step into the Yu-Gi-Oh space and you're gonna make a complaint that we know all too well and we hear all the time, and you have to pick a card that we've known has been a problem like this for like 5+ years, pick a newer card. Just pick any other card that has a similar issue and they might let you get away with it, you know?
And you know what my favorite part about this whole scenario is? The joke of the article was actually never card text too long. The joke is that the Pendulum monster art is cropped out to make room for the Pendulum text box. The box itself is transparent, so you can kind of see the rest of it. So the joke is about the art, not necessarily the fact that there's a lot of text factored into the joke, but it's an art joke, which I think is very funny. But people saw, ooh, effect too big, and then reverted to their usual, oh, sore spot nonsense.
Yep. It's a good meme, though. It's a good meme. What I really like is the wording of this. Following a characteristically well-mannered and proportionate response from the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Guys, I hate to say it, but I think, like, we might not be known for having well-mannered and appropriate responses to things. You know, I'm starting to get the vibe that maybe we don't have that.
See, what I think is funny is that up until this point, I thought everything was fine. But then when Hard Drive reposted this, there were a lot of people being all like, oh, if Hard Drive doesn't want their feelings hurt, or if they don't want this kind of response, they should make sure that they have a better handle on the Yu-Gi-Oh community and stuff. And I'm like, do you think Hard Drive is upset about this? This is one of their most engaged posts in the past year or something. They loved that caught on. They're baiting you. And you fell for the bait again. They're okay with it.
It's funny. It's a funny meme. It's a good job, Yu-Gi-Oh community. It's funny fucking meme. While I'm like, should we be concerned that we're known for having not appropriate and bad-mannered responses? I don't know. This one's pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
Am I part of the problem, not the solution?
I'll be honest. I'm a bit too jaded after what happened the last time we dogpiled someone into oblivion over their wrong Yu-Gi-Oh opinions. But I'm glad that in this scenario, and in the one following after the next couple of days, didn't end with someone getting harassed off the platform. So I'm glad that things are looking better.
I mean, in worst case, you just got told to read your fucking cards, and that's fine.
Yeah, so...
But maybe we shouldn't dogpile too much. We shouldn't be very well known for doing that. I don't know if it's a good look that we're well known for doing that.
I have mixed feelings on it. I don't know.
Good meme.
I don't really know how I feel, honestly.
Don't dogpile, but if you are gonna dogpile, at least the funny one is fine. But over in Japan, a private sale of a T304 Gemini Elf has happened. This ultra rare card from the Asian Championship 2001 prize packs has sold for 40 million yen. Or $255,000 US, making it the third highest sold Yu-Gi-Oh card to date, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah, this ain't your parents' Gemini Elf. This is the Gemini Elves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this is now the third highest sold Yu-Gi-Oh card to date. Right here, right there. That's the card. That's the one.
That is dangerously close to approaching the Tyler the Great Warrior sale, if I'm not mistaken. Was it like 300,000?
Yeah.
Dang.
Right. That's what we got for you. And then that's the latest and greatest in all things Yu-Gi-Oh! That's your week caught up. You're up to date with everything that's gone on with Yu-Gi-Oh! Up until stuff probably happens with it tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure tomorrow they will announce that it is okay to bring firearms to events, and that's going to be a whole other...
But playmats!
Bag of
Hell
work.
no.
But playmats? No.
Hell no. Playmats are too far. Playmats are too far, chat.
So I'm looking forward to the next garbage fire that happens in this community.
Yep.
Folks, what do you think is going to be the next big horrid event that we're going to have to deal with? Short printing common cards? The new Yu-Gi-Oh anime is about finance bros? Name it down below. What's your greatest fears?
You know what worries me is if we were ever to be dogpiled by the Yu-Gi-Oh community, I'd be like, how do I cover that? Because I would be the target of that.
We would just kind of have to own the fact that we're biased about it, but like, of course we'd report on.
We just have to be like, and two douchebags who read Yu-Gi-Oh! News occasionally are under fire for bad takes on Yu-Gi-Oh! And for following a well-mannered and appropriate response from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. Are sorry for their existence. Anyway, if you liked the video, please leave it a like and subscribe on YouTube because we're almost at 10k followers on there. Subscribers, they're called subscribers. YouTubers get really angry if we get YouTube and Twitch terminology confused. It's very depressing. Yeah, so like, subscribe, do all that good shit. Let's get to 10k subscribers on the YouTube. We're also almost at 10k followers on Twitch. So if you aren't already following me here on Twitch and you love Yu-Gi-Oh! And you like regular tournaments, you like Yu-Gi-Oh! News, you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos and special events, then or just card games in general, you should absolutely follow this channel and be part of the original, like, first 10,000 Cardinal Synods. Those slots are going. There's only, like, 100 or so left. Going fast.